You're curious about Invati. You might want thicker, fuller hair. You may have thinning hair concerns. You might want a healthier scalp. You might even be an Aveda hairdresser and you just feel like you don't quite get Invati. Well, fear not, my friend. I'm Darren Edward. I've been an Aveda hairdresser for 13 years, and today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Aveda Invati Advanced and Invati Men. We'll talk about each product, what they do, who they're for, and I'll answer the one question everybody seems to ask. Does it work? Oh yeah, we're going there. Invati Advanced and Invati Men are Aveda's solutions for thinning hair. The whole line focuses on exfoliating the scalp and thickening the hair so that your hair looks and feels thicker and fuller. Aveda's Invati line has a lot going on, so let's break it down, starting with the Invati Advanced Thickening Rich Shampoo. If you've been an Invati user for the last 2 or 3 years, you're familiar with this one. We used to just call it the shampoo, but now it's the Rich Shampoo, and I'd say for good reason. It has a rich, creamy texture, it's sulfate-free, and it's low lather. The shampoo exfoliates your scalp, so it helps keep the hair follicle clear for healthy hair growth. The Rich Shampoo is also moisturizing on the hair and scalp, which subsequently reduces tangles, which prevents breakage during shampooing. This makes it particularly suited to medium and coarse hair types that really thrive on that extra moisture. It also helps thicken the hair. For some people with fine hair, all of that extra moisture can make the hair feel like it isn't clean. Thankfully, Aveda addresses this with the new shampoo, Invati Advanced Exfoliating Light Shampoo. Invati Light single-handedly changed my perspective on the Invati Advanced system. Like its rich sibling, it helps exfoliate the scalp and thicken the hair. And unlike the dense, creamy texture of the Rich Shampoo, this one comes off more like unrefined honey. Far more like a traditional shampoo than you might expect. It's still sulfate-free, yet it has this fluffy, airy lather to it that is really unlike any other shampoo Aveda makes. Aveda was kind enough to send it to me, and I turned around and bought the liter. Can't live without you. Now, these two shampoos wouldn't be anything if they didn't also have an awesome conditioner to complement them. Thankfully, they do. The Invati Advanced Thickening Conditioner does exactly what it says it does. It conditions and thickens the hair shaft instantly. When I use this conditioner, I literally feel like I have more hair. Now, the main focus of this conditioner is the thickening aspect. And if you're using it with the Rich Shampoo, you're getting a pretty decent dose of moisture along with it. But sometimes, and for some people, you may need a little bit more moisture. Thankfully, that's where our other new friend comes in. The Invati Advanced Intensive Hair and Scalp Mask. This one, hold on. I don't know where to start. The Invati Masque deserves its own category and branding. It's like the secret unicorn hiding away in the Invati dungeon. Don't get me wrong, Invati isn't a dungeon. It's just, I know not all Aveda hairdressers are using Invati like they could. And because of that, I think that this mask gets overlooked. Let me put it this way. Everybody wants a product that does it all. I often get asked what the best product for my hair is. My answer to that is usually something like, what do you care about most? Do you need moisture? Do you need repair? Do you need thickening? Are you concerned with scalp health? Well, this mask addresses all of those concerns at the same time. It hydrates your hair and your scalp. It thickens your hair. It strengthens brittle hair with the same bond multiplying molecule that's found in botanical repair, albeit not with the same potency, but it's still in there. And it's silicone free. Not only that, it contains rice protein. Right now on TikTok, there's a lot of content around rice water and its ability to strengthen and help grow your hair. And look at that, rice protein, right there in the mask. Now, I personally would use this mask as needed. Maybe once a week, once every other week. My hair doesn't need that much moisture all of the time. But if you have coarse hair, especially if you find that the conditioner isn't moisturizing enough, you could skip the conditioner and use this in place of your daily conditioner. And of course, the Invati line wouldn't be complete without the Invati Scalp Revitalizer. The Scalp Revitalizer thickens the hair at the root, it helps you get more volume, and it can give the scalp a warming, tingling sensation, which is stimulating blood flow to the hair follicle, thereby supporting your body's natural processes for healthy hair growth. I apply this once daily before I style my hair directly to the root. My hair has never looked thicker or fuller. And there you have it. the entire Invati Advanced lineup. For the best results, you want to choose the right shampoo for your hair type and your hair needs. Use the conditioner and/or the mask, and the revitalizer once a day to get the maximum benefits. Of course, if these options are a little bit overwhelming, Aveda has another option to help you get thicker, fuller hair. Invati Men simplifies the Invati system and adds a distinct woodsy aroma to it. I really like Invati Men, but I know that the gendered branding can be an obstacle for some people. So let's break down these two products and see what's really going on with them and see where we land. First, we have the Invati Men Nourishing Exfoliating Shampoo. And I'm gonna get straight to the point. This shampoo, chemically, is almost identical to the Invati Advanced Rich Shampoo. Aside from the woodsy aroma and a little bit of cooling menthol, these are almost identical. And if you don't believe me, here are the first 10 listed ingredients on both bottles. For context, typically the first 3 listed ingredients make up about 70% of the shampoo. So immediately we know that this shampoo is exfoliating on the scalp and hydrating on the hair. I really love the aroma of this shampoo, and I have to say I really appreciate that little cooling menthol kick that I get when I use it. And while I might personally shy away from the Invati Advanced Rich Shampoo, I could easily use the Invati Men's Shampoo if I'm going to be skipping conditioner that day. To complete the Invati Men system, we have the Invati Men Scalp Revitalizer. It's more of a gel formula as opposed to the liquid that you get with Invati Advanced. And because the Scalp Revitalizer is a gel, it tends to distribute out from the scalp a little bit more than the liquid formula. And because of this, it tends to take the place of the thickening action that you would get from the conditioner in Invati Advanced. Oddly enough though, I personally don't get as much of a tingle on my scalp when I use the Invati Men Revitalizer as I do when I use the Invati Advanced Revitalizer. I don't have an explanation for that, it's just my experience. But assuming that the Invati Men Revitalizer is less active on the scalp, shall we say, it could be to offset the stimulating effects that come with the menthol that's included in the shampoo. So to wrap this one up, if you prefer a system with as little fuss as possible, you like the woodsy aroma, then Invati Men is a great option to help you get thicker and fuller hair, regardless of how you identify. I love Invati Men, but I prefer the formula of the Invati Advanced Light Shampoo. Now, if Aveda took the aroma from Invati Men and put it into the Invati Advanced Light Shampoo, well, I would be the first in line to buy it. The point is, if you're armed with the knowledge of what these individual products do, there's simply no reason I can see that you wouldn't mix and match across both of these lines to come up with a routine that suits your needs. Which leads me to my final thoughts on Invati. I've talked to a lot of people online about Invati, and there's one question that always comes up. Does it work? And I'm going to come to that answer in a roundabout way. Many of us Aveda hairdressers only think to use Invati when we have a guest in our chair that has obvious hair loss. But we know that Invati has the maximum benefit after you've used it for 12 weeks. So knowing that we have a guest with hair loss and knowing that we won't really be able to make as big of an impact in that area in one session behind the chair, we tend to look for another product line that we know will suit one of their other needs. Here's the thing, and I suppose the answer to the question. Invati isn't a hair growth system. It's a system that can help us change how we feel about our hair. And let's face it, many hairdressers are young. They may not have experienced hair loss or hair thinning. Well, like many people over the course of the pandemic, I did experience hair loss and hair thinning. And that's the thing, when you personally are experiencing hair loss, you notice it before anybody else does. And when you realize this is happening to you, it's heartbreaking. Now that I've used Invati for the better part of a year, I understand how big of an impact it can make. Before I started using Invati, I felt self-conscious about my hair, especially if I styled it straight. But now, my scalp can breathe, my hair is thicker and fuller, and I have lift at the root when I need it. If your hair is thinning, and you're thinking about trying Invati Advanced or Invati Men, or some combination of both, do it. It can make a world of difference for you and how you feel about your hair. And Aveda hairdressers, do not underestimate just how impactful the feeling of thicker, fuller hair can be for your guests who are experiencing hair thinning and hair loss. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, leave me a comment, follow me on Instagram. I'm also dabbling on TikTok. It's good to see you again. Take care.